In the world of television, there are names we see on screen. And then there are the creative minds behind the scenes, the people who quietly shape entire generations. Today, we're talking about one of those names. David Kendall, a man whose work helped define some of the most beloved sitcoms of the last few decades, has passed away at the age of 68. If you grew up watching Boy Meets World, Hannah Montana, or iCarly, then you've experienced his work even if you didn't know his name. But who was David Kendall? Really? What kind of life did he live behind the cameras? And what do we know about his death? Stay with me, because this is not just a story about death. It's a story about legacy. David Kendall was born on October 4th, 1957, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, United States. From an early age, Kendall showed a strong interest in storytelling and media. He wasn't someone chasing fame, he was drawn to the craft itself. He later attended Wesleyan University, where he studied both film and government, graduating in the late 1970s. That combination, storytelling and understanding people, would later define his entire career. David Kendall began his professional journey in the mid-1980s. Breaking into television is never easy. But Kendall didn't just enter the industry, he quickly became someone producers trusted. His early work included contributions to shows like Growing Pains, Smart Guy. These were not just jobs, they were stepping stones that helped him refine his voice as a storyteller. Everything changed when David Kendall became deeply involved in the iconic series Boy Meets World. This show wasn't just entertainment, it was a cultural phenomenon. Kendall served as writer, director, executive producer, and his role was far more important than titles suggest. According to cast members, he was instrumental in shaping the identity of the show. He helped turn a simple coming-of-age sitcom into something meaningful, something emotional, relatable, and timeless. David Kendall didn't stop with one hit show. Over the years, he worked on a wide range of popular series, including Hannah Montana, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious, Big Time Rush, Melissa, Joey. Think about that for a moment. He helped shape multiple generations of television audiences from the 1990s all the way into the 2020s. That kind of impact is rare. While television was his main domain, Kendall also explored film. He directed the movie Dirty Deeds and wrote screenplays for films like The New Guy, Revenge of the Bridesmaids. This showed his versatility. He wasn't limited to one format or audience. What made David Kendall different? It wasn't flashy directing or controversial storytelling. It was something deeper. Emotional authenticity, relatable characters, strong storytelling structure. He understood how to connect with audiences, especially younger viewers, without talking down to them. That's why his shows still resonate today. David Kendall passed away on May 2nd, 2026, at the age of 68. The news was confirmed by people close to him, including cast members from Boy Meets World. However, as of now, his exact cause of death has not been publicly disclosed. This has left many fans with unanswered questions, but sometimes the silence itself tells us something, that the focus should remain on his life, not just his passing. After his death, tributes poured in from across the entertainment industry. The cast of Boy Meets World expressed deep sadness, calling him instrumental to the show's success. Fans also shared emotional messages online, remembering how his work impacted their childhood. For many people, Kendall wasn't just a producer. He was part of their memories. David Kendall's legacy is not just measured in awards or credits. It's measured in the millions of people he entertained, the stories that shaped growing minds, the emotional moments that stayed with viewers forever. From Boy Meets World to modern Disney and Nickelodeon hits, his fingerprints are everywhere. In an industry where fame often goes to actors, David Kendall proved that the people behind the scenes mattered just as much, if not more. He didn't chase the spotlight. He built it for others. And in doing so, he left behind something far more powerful than fame, a lasting impact. And that was the life and legacy of David Kendall, a man whose work quietly shaped some of the most unforgettable shows of our time. Even though his passing leaves behind many questions, one thing is certain: his impact on television will never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more real stories, full-life documentaries, and celebrity cause of death videos, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because on this channel, we bring you the stories behind the stars, the ones you grew up watching. Also, drop a comment below and let me know which show connected you the most with David Kendall's work. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.